Hi there, Posh Bob here. Now this morning, I like to get around on Sunday morning, you know that. I've decided to come to this woodland area near Barnsley, and that's Nabswood. I'll just focus on that for you. Now, that's quite a special place, because here was the site, and I'll try and point to the valley down there of the Huskar Pit disaster. I'll try and get in. It's hard to focus this thing. I'll try and focus on this board. It's not really easy to do. But it's the site of the Huskar Pit disaster. Now there is a memorial in the church at Silkstone. That's quite a way away. That was a major parish church for the area, so they probably did a memorial there. But this is the actual site of the 1838 pit disaster. I know it's 180, I don't know the maths, 180 odd years ago, where 26 children who were working underground during a violent storm, and they were working underground over there, and when the storm hit, it took out all the electrics on the not the electrics, the steam, it took out the steam engine that wound up the cages to the mine shaft. And as the mine shaft filled with water due to the heavy downpour above, there were people trapped underground and they couldn't get out. But there were air vents. One of them was here in the hillside, and children tried to make their way to the air vent. Some survived, 26 of them drowned. Their ages ranged from 7 to 17. The Queen at the time, Queen Victoria, she was newly crowned. She was with, you know, she came to the throne in 1837, so she was only a matter of months since she'd been crowned Queen. And she was not amused at all when she heard about the ages of these children. And here is a memorial to the poor mites who didn't make it. I think it's a beautiful thing. It's very poignant. It's very it's very stark and sort of bold in its statement for what he needs to do. And if I can get up this bankway, I'll read the plaque for you. It says, this monument was erected by the people of Silkstone Parish in 1988 to mark the 150th anniversary of the tragic event on the 4th of July 1838, when 26 children were drowned in the Huskar Pit close to this place. That looks like a little girl. Again here, although there's a little lad there, and there's a little lad trying to crawl through tight spaces in the dark. It must have been absolutely fun. And what makes it even more terrible is that there were others. There was George Birkinshaw and Joseph Birkinshaw, both lost, and Abraham Wright and Isaac Wright also lost to the same family. There wasn't one family in the village of Silkston that wasn't directly affected by this. I keep saying I'll come here, and I'm glad I did this morning. That's it's very touching. I'm quite moved by that. I know that there was a dry stone waller who was the brains behind making this, and I'm here to pay my respects to the children, but I'm also here to pay my respects to that particular man. I don't know his name, I'll have to research that. The man whose design it was and who decided to make it that there was a memorial on the site where it happened as well. Good on him. Top man. And that's about it. This is Nabs Wood, and you can go on trails and walks. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to pop down the road and have a look at the memorial to the children in the graveyard. Now here we are in Silkston Church. This has been called the Minster of the Moors. Rubbish, this camera, isn't it? And this is the final resting place for many of the children. And they are deposited en masse in this grave. This monument was erected to perpetuate the remembrance of an awful vivification of the Almighty, which took place in this parish on the 4th day of July, 1838. On that eventful day, the Lord sent forth his thunder, lightning, hail and rain, carrying devastation before them by a sudden eruption of water into the coal pits of R.C. Clark, Esquire. 26 human beings whose names are recorded here were suddenly summoned to appear before their Maker. Reader, remember, every neglected call of God will appear again thee at the day of judgment. Let this solemn warning then sink deep into thy heart, so prepare thee that the Lord, when he cometh, may find thee watching. And there's the memorial, the actual gravestone to the children. It's again, it's down at the other site. It wasn't so clear as to what their ages were, but here you can see it. Sarah, aged 8, a girl, an 8-year-old girl down a mine. Wow, horrendous. 11, 13, 39. Oh dear. Joseph Birkinshaw was 7. His brother was 10. And I said down the manager there, Isaac Wright and Abraham Wright were 12 and 8. 3 lads there at 9, and 3 lads there at 8. Wow. There's not many things leave me speechless, but I've sort of run out of things to say. It's quite a poignant reminder of it, but stark and harsh all the same. Queen Victoria, as I also said earlier, wasn't happy about it. And she's not even meant to get into politics, but yet within literally months of her coming to the throne, she was leaning on politicians to make changes. Some good did come of it, I suppose. And indeed, I mean, the Industrial Revolution roughly started in 1830. In 1838, I suppose, we weren't that far into the Industrial Revolution, and there were no rules, there were no safety regulations at all. I'm going to go and get some lunch now. I'll leave you with that. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Ring that little bell if you want to get notified of little snippets like this that I do. And I do appreciate everyone who watches it. I know that my videos aren't very professional, they're not brilliant. But they mean something to me. And I'm glad I came here today to pay my respects. Thanks a lot, and see you later.